not Nostradamus, but rather a connoisseur, a true expert of human nature, especially those who desperately seek power. His understanding goes far beyond his time and seeps into our own. What would William Shakespeare say or write if he were living among us today? Would he pen another play about modern-day kings? Has mankind changed since Shakespeare's time? Or does the gene of power, this ancient virus, still travel through generations, infecting those who believe they can rule forever? He knew every stage and transformation of power, how a crown could make a man proud even as he destroyed him. From Lear's madness to Macbeth's guilt, from Richard's gold to John's burning remorse. Shakespeare showed that power doesn't just corrupt, it reveals a man. To him, a crown was never only gold, it was a mirror reflecting the darkest corners of human heart. Shakespeare understood power like no one else. He saw that kings and those who climbed towards the throne were not just rulers, but living studies of ambition, fear, and vanity. From Macbeth to King Lear, from Hamlet to Richard III, Shakespeare dissected the human hunger for control, the same hunger that still drives palaces and parliaments today. Brave Macbeth, he already deserves that name. Fought like a hero, his sword smoking with blood. In Macbeth, when his ambition starts to disturb him, he says, "If the witch's prophecy is good, why do I feel scared thinking about it?" When haunted by Banquo's ghost, madness of Macbeth exposed. "Get away from me. Let the earth hide you. You have no life, no blood. Stop staring at me with those eyes." His final despair, life is just a walking shadow, a poor actor that struts and threads on the stage and then is heard no more. Because in his works, the throne is never just a chair, it is a test of the soul, a stage where ambition, paranoia, trust and fear all dance together, and where the mighty often crumble beneath their own delusions. King John, when arrogant defiance of the church and isolation took his thoughts, "No priest from Rome will rule in my lands. I answer only to God, and we alone will uphold the power." He clings to his power as it slips away. "Here I sit in sorrow, here is my throne. Let other kings come and bow to it." Haunted by the death of young Arthur, King John says, "There is hell inside me. The poison of guilt burns my soul." The last episode of King John is when he died poisoned, broken, and delirious. "My body's burning. I feel myself turning to dust. I'm nothing but a scrambled figure shrinking in the fire." He showed that once power is won, it begins to consume its owner. The mind that sought control begins to unravel. Suspicion replaces reason. The world becomes an enemy. Those who once appeared brave are fragile, insecure, and haunted by ghosts of their own making. Richard III, only choose evil. Since I can't be a lover, I have decided to be villain. Richard was a master of manipulation. I can smile and kill while I smile. I can fake tears and shape my face for any occasion. When his conscience is gone, says, "I'm so deep in blood that I have to keep sinning. There is no pity left in me." When haunted by a ghost and losing his mind, Richard said, cowardly conscience, how you torture me. My skin is cold, and fear makes me shake. Richard, as once mighty king, now begs for a way to escape. A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Is it just an ambition, or it is madness? When the pursuit of greatness turns into a revenge against the world, against the public, against its own people, against the faith itself, can such person ever rule wisely? That is why Shakespeare endures. He didn't write about kings, he wrote about us. Because in every age, in every country, there are still those who fell to the same old sickness of power. What is a man if his chief good and market of his time be but to sleep and feed? A beast, no more. Sure, he that made us with such a large discourse, looking before and after, gave us not that capability and godlike reason to fast in us unused.